How many followers do you have? How many likes did your last Instagram photo receive? How many people have retweeted that opinion that you recently shared on Twitter? How often do you get DMs or comments from people expressing how they like something about you? If all of these numbers are low, how does that make you feel? Or maybe you're in a situation where you get plenty of attention online, but that attention comes at a price. With it, you occasionally receive messages or comments from people disrespecting you and actively trying to hurt you with their words. Now, you can tell me that you don't care about these things, but if you spend a decent portion of your day on social media, like most of us do, it's impossible to be completely immune to the impact these online platforms have on our sense of self-worth. However, as much as our lives have been changed by the digital revolution, and as different as they may seem from the lives of past generations, there is a reason why some ideas are called timeless wisdom. And in this strange age, where our sense of self-worth is under a vicious attack by the online world, we can find help in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Let's talk about how this school of philosophy, that is as relevant today as it was in ancient Rome, can help protect you from the dangers of social media. In this video, we will discuss 3 specific ideas from Stoicism that can help you navigate this crazy online world. But if you want me to make a video that could serve as an introduction into Stoicism or cover specific Stoic texts, thinkers, or ideas, please let me know in the comments. First, where does your worth lie? One of the core teachings of Stoicism is that your worth lies inside you. This truth hasn't changed. The only thing that's changed is how much more important it is to be reminded of this today than it was throughout the whole history of humanity. Back when Seneca was writing his letters to a Stoic, an average person had to deal with only a handful of people affecting their sense of self-worth. Today, if you have social media, you have more connections and more reach than Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, had during his life. Let that sink in for a moment. When you find yourself in this wild position, it is natural to start questioning who or what you are. Reflecting on the teachings of Stoicism, American philosopher Richard Taylor says, "What you are means not what you own, not how you are thought of by your contemporaries, not what your standing in the world is. None of these things." Today, we have to add that what you are doesn't mean how many followers you have or how many likes or comments did your last post receive. Whether you have millions of followers and multiple sponsorship deals, or you only have friends and family following you on social media, it makes no difference with regards to your worth as a human being. Stoicism teaches us that your worth always was and always will be in your character. Number 2, whose approval are you looking for? I remember one of the most transformative moments I've had when I first started studying Stoicism 7 years ago. It came from Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. Now, let's put things into perspective once again. At the time Marcus Aurelius wrote this, how many different opinions did the average person have to deal with? And how many different opinions and comments about yourself are you exposed to today? If you decided to participate in the online world, the way you look, everything that you do, everything that you say can at any given moment be criticized and scrutinized by thousands and even potentially millions of other people. So here is a Stoic question for the modern digital age. Are you going to make an effort to create a healthy relationship with yourself? Or are you going to let your sense of self-worth be dictated by algorithms and people that you don't care about and probably don't even know? Number 3, are you a slave? In his book Restoring Pride, which I highly recommend, Richard Taylor introduces the idea of a willing slave, a person who lives their life for the sake of gaining approval from others. Taylor attributes this idea to the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. Epictetus said that you don't have to look if someone's body was bought and sold to know if they were a slave. If you see someone blindly follow others and conform to them, then they are slaves, regardless of their material wealth and social status. Willing slaves derive their sense of self-worth from the approval of others, instead of creating it from within. But how many more willing slaves are there today? How many willing slaves have been created by social media? Maybe today we don't hear people call someone master, but we see people bow down to trends and influencers. We see people completely renounce their authenticity for the sake of being liked and approved by the online masses. The solution I propose is not that you should delete all your social media accounts and start living like a hermit. You should, just like the original Stoics would if they were alive today, use the power of the online world to develop yourself and make a positive impact on the society, while staying mindful and protecting yourself from the dangers that the online world brings. No matter the amount and the strength of the external influence you are exposed to, it is in your power not to be a slave, to stay a free human being in this world. You must remember that your worth lies inside you, not inside some app. And then, of course, you need to create some real world evidence for the worth that lies within. Because it is this real world evidence of your virtues and your positive traits that will give you unshakable confidence. But more on confidence next time. For now, stay free. Thank you for your attention. Please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts on this video, comment your ideas for future videos. As always, stay strong, love life, and never feel sorry for yourself.